Hello everyone, Pope Innocent III here, and this is episode 2 of my journey through Platinum. I want to apologize in advance for anything that's like variable if you're actually watching the series. You will notice that there's a lot of things that are variable and like they aren't exactly standardized yet, but if I introduce something that I am going to stick with as standard, I will uh, tell you. And at this point, I'm just going to tell you that I've decided to add skips in the video, i.e., if you don't like the queue popping activity informational segment, then you can skip that. Um, and if you don't want to watch Champion Select, you can skip it and go straight to Champion Select. And if you don't want to watch Champion Select, you can skip it and go straight to the game. So that's kind of what I am, or what I'm going to stick with in terms of annotations. Um, and I want to say that since in the last video I did put annotations during the gameplay, that is going to be um, that's post-game analysis. So like I commentate on stuff, but if I forget something and I think it's useful, then I will put it in an annotation. Because this is supposed to reflect my climb through platinum, for example, whether I make it a diamond or not. It's basically just like a journal of me uh, existing in platinum and hopefully climbing. But right, it's so that's going to represent the refined analysis of what I think is actually correct or whatever, but I didn't actually say it in the commentary. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to go ahead and queue up and we'll start the activity. Um, Ranked, yes. Okay, today we're going to queue as bot and mid. Because mid will probably be another Karma game or else Talia. And bot will at least be something different. But we'll see what happens. So I'm going to go to Internet Explorer. The activity I wanted to do today was look at op.gg and look at the previous game. Because there was obviously some dynamic queue type shenanigans going on that I wasn't actually thinking about when I was commentating. And it did kind of affect the quality of the match, so I want to talk about that. Oh geez, who's Private Grabber? Search. Okay, ready to play. There we go. Okay. So we are in it, and I'm bot lane. Okay, I'm going to declare misfortune, and then I'll go back to the quote-unquote queue popping activity. I need to switch to heal queue. Go ahead and go to armor pen. And I need to make sure this is fervor though. Yeah, this is right. Okay, this is generally what I'll go to, but oh, and I guess I have to ban too. So I haven't really had to play versus the no QSS very much anyway. All I wanted to talk about though was, let's see, where is the game? Yes, here we go. Basically, all I wanted to say was I realized afterwards that Caitlyn and imaqtpie were definitely duo, and he was gold 4 and she's platinum 3. So that's like an obvious like duo disparity. They were duo because they both had the same tag, same with a 5. So whether she's getting duo boosted or what's going on, like I don't really know, but that was what caused the disparity. Because the other team also had a duo, which I didn't know about, and it was, well, we don't actually know what the duo is, but someone was gold 5 and they're playing with plats and gold 1. So that could have just been a duo queue thing. It's not necessarily dynamic, but I wasn't exactly sure. Oh, it probably was platinum 1. It probably was the Singed who's platinum 1. And it said, do you carry every game? And he said that he was DCing. So I guess we got lucky and didn't have to play versus the plat 1. But that's basically it. So back to Champion Select. I haven't missed any of the picks, but it's Thresh support, Lee Sin. And we have a Kha'Zix jungle. Okay, so as far as picking MF, right, he's asking if he's going a bruiser job, so damage and tankiness. This, so far, I'm not afraid of this as MF. I generally will always play MF, but I like to have mobility if I think I need it. And if I don't feel like MF is a good pick, but I don't think I need mobility, I usually go with Fizz. But I don't see anything that scares me. Okay, Fizz kind of scares me, but not really. It's not enough to justify getting mobility. It's only clear that I need it. And let's see, I will probably lane pretty well as MF versus... I'm gonna go with this.
Fortune doesn't favor fools.
Jeez. I'm gonna use Captain Fortune. I have Ghetto Captain Fortune as my current skin. Or we have Lulu. Wait, this guy puts an AD mid. So we have an AP top laner and a protection. So I think we're good. I want to have Merciless because it will increase the damage I do to Fizz when he's low, and you gotta kill that guy if he's on you. And right, I'm gonna need the Executioner's Calling this game for sure. But I'm not afraid of the lane. I can dodge thresh hooks. I may not, so be careful. I do have Alistar support, but we're waiting for that. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say about that. I don't know who was duo, but it was obvious. I'm gonna go ahead and go to LOL skill and look at, and I've gotten this trick from Huzzy, but I want to see the general like level of the game. Next time, so I can sort of tell you what to expect, if it's gonna be like a good quality game or if it's gonna have the whole like dynamic queue thing. And the Rek'Sai kind of said cheekily across to the Singe, like, do you carry all the games? And that's because he was the Platinum 1. I don't know if it was like a trio queue or anything, but it felt like the Rek'Sai was out of the loop of the Caitlyn Malphite duo. And the only other thing I can think of, because I wasn't duo with the Rek'Sai, is that maybe the Zyra was trio queue. But they never said that, so we don't really know. Summoner name, North America, Pope Innocent III. Search game, and I will see if I see anything out of the ordinary. Yeah, we've already talked about my... I think I perform 4% better than the average player, so yeah, even though I have a negative win rate. I won't explain now why my win rate's low on this Fortune, but I'm still good. I'm pretty good with her. Let me see. So, Platinum 5, Gold 2, Platinum 5, Gold 1. This really seems to be an ordinary game, as far as I can tell, as far as the elo goes. Anyone who's gold and playing here has a Platinum elo, though, and that is indicative of... Dude never plays Jace either. Okay, the Lulu is a bit of a know-it-all. Like, she's annoyed that she's playing Lulu top when she wanted to play a bruiser. And because she thinks we need magic damage. And she's salty about it. Our support's a tank. I mean, this game is winnable. I don't really think our team comp is that bad. I don't... Oh, jeez. I need to more than that, though. If he's just gonna throw Qs in that bush, then... I don't need to stand there. I don't know what to say. This is definitely an interesting start to the second game. I mean, they're just angry at each other now. All I can say though is, yeah, it's... Oh wait, and Kha'Zix is AFK.
Minions have spawned.
Well, he's not gonna get a leash. I mean, I'll upload wins and losses, but if there's an AFK, then, like, that's just probably not going to be a recorded one.
Sure you can handle me, Summoner?
Yeah, okay, he's here, so I'll probably will upload this win or loss, but if he was AFK, I would just... I would tell what would happen in the next... introduction. He wants to auto me with E.
Set sail.
trading blows. That was a clumsy all-in, but we traded heals, exhausts, and jeez, okay. That, yeah, I'm not going to say that was Alistar's fault, but it was quite ambitious, because he was diving, like, close to under tower, the hook was about to be up, they were about to be level 2, and he was diving into a huge minion wave. Although I should have just taken Q, because it's a better combat spell level 2.
Handle me, summoner.
We should be alright, though, if I get to...
Don't get cocky.
Very good, he had a relic stack.
Step 2.
Could have activated W and got both there. Okay.
An ally has been slain.
Set sail.
Are you kidding me?
Get cocky.
This is pushed in, and they can't really freeze it. I guess they're trying to, though. Never mind. We have to keep pushing.
I know what I'm doing.
I want to push it fast and back, though, so I can get queuing that one to hit Ezreal.
You can handle me, summoner.
I should have been more ready to flash after him there. Okay. Dangerous, scary. I should have popped a potion throughout it. Always remember to pop your potions. I don't do it, but I know it's a good tip because you regenerate health while focus is not on you, especially in early fights like this. Okay. Okay, that was a very fortunate turn of events for us. We should go back, though. There's no need for us to be here anymore. It's gonna push back out. I'm gonna walk all the way back, though, because an Ezreal can just stop your back and be really cheeky. We will be able to make it back in time. And I'm gonna go... Serrated Dirk, Longsword here. I want to make sure I have as much damage as possible. This page I have is like 19 armor pen, though. I don't have any AD on it. So I'm wondering, I don't know if it's best to just stack longswords at first and then transform it into a Dirk. Just to give more AD with the flat armor pen, because I have like 1 armor pen off a Ghost Blade in the runes. Which I copied from a Diamond MF main, of course. So now I can, I have enough AD to kill these with my passive.
An ally has been slain.
I mean, I don't often... No, that's not really worth it. I can't walk up to the wave here, though.
You've got dangerous eyes.
He... that all in. If he flashes on me, this is bad, so like I don't even really want to be close at this point. His flash should be back up. What I was thinking about doing was just ulting the wave to push it, but they're pushing it, so... Like, if they tried to freeze, I might just ult it from the bush and try to get a reset, because this really does kind of mess up my... Yeah, he's beating me like hella in farm. The Ezreal is, of course. But he's going back now, so like this gives me a chance to... I either freeze or slow push here, and I... Oh, whoa, they went mid.
An ally
We need to
has
push
been
them.
slain.
I've got a good feeling about this.
If I show up big with my ult here, it's probably best for me to push though, because they aren't going to be able to find any gauge.
Sure you can handle it, summoner?
I'm just going to let them know that that's where I'm going, and then I'm not rotating. Because, like, people may not accept your intention, but if you said you were going to push, then they can't really blame you. But they can't argue with the fact that you said you were going to push that.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, 1-for-1 will be good if we maintain... Okay, double kill.
Kill.
This is good. And if I can get this tower, this is even better.
An ally has been slain.
I'm watching the map. He needs to get out. Because there's no way I can turn that. I don't have mana for my ult. If he leads me... Yeah, I was watching him too, because if he leads them all the way down here...
I always shoot first.
I don't push turrets that fast without items as enough. So, like, Jinx would have gotten that tower 100%, or Tristana, or even Caitlyn, maybe. Well, no, Caitlyn wouldn't have necessarily got it.
Destroyed a turret.
But I have to go back, because... This is dangerous, this is dangerous, this is dangerous. Okay, I'm fine. I have Ghost Blade now, I'm pretty sure, though. Sometimes I go crit MF, but usually that's only if they have Yasuo. Because I need ways to do damage without it having to be my ultimate. And I find crit is helpful in that regard
I
sometimes.
know what
Ezreal's 3-1. See, this literally always happens when... I should try to dodge that, but I didn't. It passed through a lot of minions, though.
guns blazing.
Has been slain.
Uh-oh. Who's the top laner?
Sure you can handle me, summoner.
Ally needs to be careful. Yeah, wait. No, no one's low on our side. Never mind. He's low mana.
Don't get cocky.
We got his real flash. I have Ghostblade active back up.
Has been slain.
Do we... We can't do it. I'm gonna push mid, because I can't push up. In my lane. That hits him, it'll do damage, but
An enemy
I can't
has
go
been
toe-to-toe with
slain.
Ezreal. Because I have to...
An ally has been slain.
I'd like to just go back and get Swifties. Actually, it's probably better to get more AD in boots here. I'm just gonna get double long in boots. Then I'll be working towards a Phage next. For the cleaver. Because this build, this build is magic on this Fortune. And on Lucian, of course, but...
I know.
But it's not always my favorite build. Since I'm more of a one-trick, I have to adapt builds to be more like auto-attacky if I need them to be more auto-attacky than ulti. And this buffs like every aspect of MF, but if you want to be auto-attack MF, then crit is better. But you can do the most forms of damage on MF if you go this armor pin build. Especially with Duskblade, but I don't know if I'll do that. This, I got golems, because that was all I could farm. You always want to make sure, especially on ADC, that you're doing something to get more gold. Right now, my only way to get more gold, is to wait for this wave to push. But I got the golems when I could.
Sure you can handle me, summoner.
My Alistar's moving bot lane too, so... But I can't walk up to that. It's not like I possibly couldn't farm safely.
You got dangerous eyes.
Like... But it's not really good for me to, like, be here if they could potentially just, like, walk on me and kill me. And Lee's bottom, too.
I've got a good feeling about this.
They could try to dive, but we have some, so I'm pretty sure we're safe if we stay by the tower.
An enemy has been slain.
Y'all need to, they need to get out. Because we can't respond. If they're in, like, one of these bushes, then we are not going to be able. But we're gonna try to flank here, because if I get a good ultimate off. I can't just run mindlessly at him, because... we do not have the resources to fight that guy. Yeah, like, me and Jace have no mana, so there's no way we're killing Swain. Swain's just gonna ult. If you're curious as to why I didn't follow that engage. Because, like, often you have to be careful, because a support's only job in a League of Legends game is often to make a play, especially something like Alistar. And he was trying to make a play, he was trying to kill Swain, but it was a bad one, because we weren't able to do it. So yeah, you want to follow your supports, because that's what they are there for, but you don't want to just follow them blindly, if that makes sense. And there, I couldn't really have helped them kill. Following that play would have resulted more. Okay. Kha'Zix dies there. I don't have ulti for a while. That bush was dangerous, but we've got to try to. Uh-oh. He's hooked. No one's there. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter if no one's there. Yeah, that was my bad. I wasn't thinking about what they could have had it warded and the fact that Thresh could just go over the wall and, like, everyone could go over the wall. My issue there was that, right, I didn't respect that. We wanted to stop the dragon, but it was probably better to just push mid. Okay, 108 CS. Bottom's getting pushed. I can show up with my ult. This is a play we should make. I have to find the Thresh look here. But we got the Fizz Flash. Yeah, they don't have the capabilities to... I got turret aggro. He has no mana, but I can't really find it in here. I need to pop this potion. I'm gonna be able to run away. I have to be... No, I just need to farm. Yeah, I could try to kill his root. No, it's not a good idea. I just run here. He's Lichbane, one boot, so... Yeah, if I had needed to pop Ghost Blade, if he had tried to follow me, I would have probably needed to pop Ghost Blade to get out. There we go. I did not need to heal there, but it was panic. I can't siege it. Cleaver. I'll get another long here, and I probably will just get Swifties, because all I need to do is just, like, be able to reposition a little bit better in fights. I do have Fervor, so I think either Death Stance or BT is what you go now. Okay, well, our mid tower's still up, so it means they haven't cashed in on the gold. I'm going to take red because... it's been up for a while. If Kha'Zix wants to leap over and smite it, you can, but if not, I got to go. I got the red.
Not a problem.
And we get the Scuttle Crab, which is the most important thing over at that point. If he tried to fight us for the Scuttle Crab, he would have died. This is part of, like, kind of an objective-based gameplay. If you think, like, what objective is worth dying for, which one isn't. He uses his ult to clear the wave most of the time. He's good at farming. I don't have as many opportunities to, but I am a teamfight champion. And I have all the stuff I need to do, too. There we go.
Enemy rampage.
He's...
Triple kill.
Who's surrendering? Primera. We didn't have a Lulu.
Your turret has been
I need lifesteal, but some magic resist could be helpful for the Fizz, so I'm gonna go Mercs probably for magic resist, and Mercurial Scimitar for lifesteal, and then I can end with like, because let's see, I don't need more armor pin, or I don't need Last Whisper, unless they get like 3 armor items, is like how this build works.
Set sail.
Your turret has been destroyed.
They were just waiting there for me. At this point, like, the biggest problem is that the Lulu is just kind of staying top, which isn't really how you play Lulu top. There are split push champions, and she can split push, but she doesn't have the build yet for it.
Get cocky. Set sail.
Where did he go? What the? That was an interesting flash. That was actually a really good flash for the Swain, because, like, he manipulated vision. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, he's gonna die.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
The Lulu speed up was just like the fade away to you get the...
Remember me?
She basically just said kill Swain and we'll deal with the rest. I like it. Aqua Dragon is alright. I probably could have just pushed the bot there. I'm gonna get the wave mid and go back and get my Merc treads. I think I do need Death's Dance, to be honest, because if I'm gonna be ulting while taking damage, which is often going to be the case, then my ult needs to be healing me. And that's probably the only reason you get. I'm not often in the habit of building Death Stance on enough. I usually just like getting BT for the shield. But I think this is the time you're supposed to get it. And we'll see. Because, like, I'm not particularly experienced
Not a problem.
in, like, build paths and experimentation and stuff. I'm good at my champion, though.
An ally has been slain.
Oh no. I can't get Baron. I have to walk here and ult.
An
Or
ally
I
has
can't
been
get red buff.
slain.
That's what I was gonna do, and then...
I know what I'm doing.
If they're gonna go for top tower. He misses fish. I maybe should have just ate the fish, because if I eat the fish there... You don't... we don't need to be dying for this tower.
Enemy double kill. Your turret has been destroyed.
I'm just gonna have to go for this farm here, because, like, I can't stop them. And if I walk up, I die again.
Don't get cocky. Sure you can handle it. I've got a good feeling about this. You've got dangerous eyes. I like that.
Energized.
Sure you can handle me, summoner?
I don't want to rattle any cages too much, but basically I would tell the Kazakhs if he wants to... if he wants to leave the game, he can leave the game. Like, he can just leave. He'll get reported for it, but he can just leave.
Not a problem.
If he wants to win the game, then we can win the game. Probably could have initiated on Thresh there. It's risky, though.
An ally has been
What I'm
slain.
doing.
Has been slain.
Okay, he's doing damage.
Your turret has been destroyed. Slain the enemy.
I'm gonna drop an 8 here to slow them from...
Enemy killing spree.
Like, without my ult, there's... Like, he had to flash. I don't know. I can only blame myself for what I didn't do there, and what I didn't do is probably, like, flashing you. But I felt like we were gonna pile onto him, and we didn't pile. Okay. This is one of those where, like, the champion select was a big indicator as to, like, whether this was gonna work or not. I was in it to win it from 0-0-0 though. Like that's my mindset. And I will still try to win for as long as. I'm gonna say no because I don't want to, but. All I can do is just laugh at this, because, like, we had a really good team fight one time. We could do that again if we wanted to. But, like, no one's trying. I'm gonna keep pinging the assistances, though, because, like... Is our Lulu dead? Well, yeah, that's obvious. Oh well. Yeah, this one's just GG. I'm proud of my performance as far as I can be. Not proud of the first blood double kill thing that happened, but I mean, I did what I was supposed to do. I played that about as well. Okay, well there you go. Yeah, like look at him. You can't win with stuff like this on your team. It doesn't mean that like it's you couldn't have played better, which is what I'm realizing, but this is where you just accept that you couldn't win the game. And move on. It doesn't mean you surrender necessarily though. Surrendering is more like we just lost. Like we totally lost and there was nothing we could have done about it. We got stomped too hard. And there just wasn't any coming back. I mean, I'm not the one that just says never surrender, but there I thought we could win. So, minus 18. Jace, you did nothing. See, this is... okay. Well, there's my damage. I mean, I did my damage. Oh well. That's basically, you get games like this sometimes. I mean, you've probably heard this a million times if you've watched Unranked Diamond series, or listened to more sensible people talk about ranked climbs, but this is an example of you just lost. And you played pretty well, but you just lost. So this one will be going up because it was a winnable game that we lost for various reasons. And I'm not going to sit here and psychoanalyze it because there are several reasons that we lost. But I talk about it briefly throughout some of the more psychological aspects as to why we lost. There were not any mechanical reasons except for maybe a few flashes that I didn't pull off. But I did my job. That's all I can say. And if you do your part, you'll win more games than if you don't do your part. And like tertiary points, like Kha'Zix didn't do his part. Lulu was not doing her part mid lane, partially maybe because she was salty that she didn't get to play Bruiser. Kha'Zix was just tired of not playing because he didn't get really fed. I mean, I don't know all the reasons, but they weren't doing their part. Allie was engaging, I was ulting, and Jace was poking. We were doing our part. And when Lulu grouped, she was doing her part. But it got to the point where it was like, FF, I don't want to play the game anymore, and if they aren't going to play as a team, you're just not going to win. And that's all I have to say about that. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.